Welcome to Energy Waves for June 2022, and this is a magnificent month. Now, there are three main themes that are running through this month. The first one is choices, joy, and love. The second one is expressions and support. And the third one is elevation, flow, and heroic actions. Now, if you're not familiar with my work around the Chinese zodiac, I have a video for you just over 4 minutes long, which explains all about how that works. You can find it on this URL, which I'll either link above or below this video. Now let's look at the first of the themes this month, choices, joy, and love. Now, in order to understand this, the choices, joy, and love, we need to look in the rear view mirror. We need to look backwards in time, not far, just back to last month, because last month was an exceptional month for showing us certain things. These were the themes that I talked about sensitive and tender times, about things becoming visible, and about new beginnings and old endings. Now, last month was designed to show us in a way what matters to us, what mattered to us, what's important to us, what we value, what is valuable about us. And some of us finding that out was because we were perhaps shown contrast. We were shown various different things. We also had this incredible sensitivity in tender times. So we were picking up things in a way that was unmissable. So it was certain things we were finding out about ourselves, finding out about other people. And some of that could be quite tough. But the whole point of that was for us to work out what it is that matters to us. Because this month we start to make choices around what brings us joy, what we love, what's important to us in the world. And that's what this month is about. What's dear and near to you, what you want to bring to the world, to express what is in your heart. Now, with that, what we're designed to do is we're also designed to take that and to express that, to put it out into the world, to share it, to say, you know, this is what matters to me. This is important to me. This is what I love. This is what I want. This is what I don't want. For you to do that. Now, that could be you speaking your truth and saying that out there in the world. It could be you quietly meditating and contemplating on that. We all have different styles and different ways of doing it. Some people like to write and express it, and some people just like to share with their friends and say, you know, this matters to me. This is how I want the world to be. And remember, if you're feeling at all worried or unsure that you have the right or you are powerful enough to say how you want the world to be, because perhaps you're afraid that you're going to be shouted down in some way. Remember, you are in a water tiger year, and tigers are brave and confident, and they blaze new trails. So you have that energy to tap into, regardless of your zodiac sign or who you are. You have the ability to tap into this tiger energy of bravery, confidence, and blazing new trails. There's also something going to be on this month around whether or not you think you have the support to do this, or whether you are supported. There's going to be a slight question mark around you getting over some stuff that you think, actually, I can't do this on my own. I need to have more support, or I don't have enough support. Something going on around that. So just look out for that. Remember, sometimes that's just trying to trick you into not doing things, thinking you can't do it alone. And this leads us on to our third theme for this month, which is about elevation, flow, and heroic actions. Now, this whole phase of this year, this whole phase that we're in, is designed to elevate us up, to make us rise up. Now, some of that elevation upwards is helped by showing us contrast and say, okay, this is what happens in the world when we spiral downwards. This is what happens when the worst of us starts to come out. And we're shown contrast in order for us to say, actually, you know what, this is what matters to me, us, and we will elevate up. And this is your chance to take yourself up to another level. Not that there's anything wrong with you in the here and the now, just this is an elevation flow. This is an elevation time, a time to perhaps do heroic actions. And remember, we're in a water tiger year, so you have the water energy, and water energy is the most powerful energy, powerful element out of the 5. Think about water. It is literally unstoppable as a force, either with its power like the waves or its ability to go round and flow and get through things and get over things. It has this force that allows it just to flow and move. So you've got that energy, this powerful, the most powerful energy. You've got that this year. You've also combining that with the most powerful of the 12 animals within the Chinese zodiac. Now, this year only happens once every 60 years, where you combine the most powerful element with the most powerful animal. And it's here for you to elevate upwards, to flow, and to take these heroic actions. And this is for all of us to do that and support each other to do that. Now, here are 3 action steps that I think you should take. The first one is to shine brightly and kindly. This is a time for you to radiate out into the world, to express yourself, to say what matters to you, to be authentic, to share your value and what that you value with the world. Now, one of the things we had going on in May was some kind of questions around our value and are we worth it, and what was going on about self-worth, etc. And just remember that many of us are like butterflies in that we look down and we see something perhaps a little bit chubby, a little bit hairy, a little bit thing, but actually we often struggle to see our magnificence. Just like a butterfly wouldn't look down and see its magnificence, because its magnificence is visible to everybody else. So don't get trapped in the idea that you cannot shine brightly to the extent that you think that you should. This is an important time to voice and to share, express in an authentic way what matters to you. But you also need to be kind to yourself, because we've had a tough couple of years and many of us are quite tired, or other people might be quite tired. So be kind, be considerate, because water energy this year that we're in is also about us learning a balance, a flow between action and rest, to take it easy like that. So shine brightly, but also do it in a kind way, and be considerate to other people, because other people might be kind of struggling. People might be sensitive and tender. This is what's the remnants of stuff going on with May. And we've also had 2 years where we have had very, very black and white thinking from this metal energy of this is right, this is wrong, very cut like that. So be aware as you radiate and you shine brightly in the world that some people, and you, may be slightly tired, other people may still be stuck in black and white thinking, and you might get a bit of a reaction. But ultimately, this is a time for you to blossom, to come out into the world. And to do this second action step that I think you should do, to be the hero in your world. Now, there are many forms that heroic action and heroes can be. You could say this child is being heroic, or the lion is being a hero in its world. So there are many forms in which we can be a hero, and don't get trapped into the idea that you need to be some sort of super powerful all thing. It could be that being a hero in your world is just taking the time to be with someone, to listen to them, to care for them. Or being a hero in your world could be you being a shining example of loving yourself or looking after yourself. There are many forms of heroic actions, but this is a time for you to be a hero in your world in your unique and special way. And remember, within these heroic actions, and I will repeat this again, we are in a water tiger year. Water is the most powerful energy out of the 5. Think about a wave. It is absolutely unstoppable as a force. And also water has this unstoppable ability. It can go round things, through things. It can move and flow. We have that at the moment. We also have a tiger, the most powerful animal in the 12 out of the 12, and it comes together in this year. So within your heroic actions, you have everything you need. And the third action step is to surround yourself with cheerleaders, with people that will cheer you on, to do these things, to be the hero in your world, to speak your truth, to be behind you and support you. Remember this question around support. There will also be some contrast we will be shown of people that perhaps don't support you in the way that they should, people that hang on to you and take some energy from you. And we have to make some choices. We've got to make some choices. Okay. Some of it is reconfiguring our relationships. And one of the reasons I wrote the book, The Art of Kind and Flowing Relationships, a practical guide to deal with your differences and create happy relationships that last. I wrote that in order for us to understand each other and deal with stuff that is coming up at this particular time. So that's there for you as a manual to help you understand other people. But sometimes we need to shift a little bit, to not listen to people that are trying to bring us down. But ultimately, regardless of how many external cheerleaders you do or you don't have, the one person that should be the biggest cheerleader in your life is yourself. And that is the most powerful force. That's you stepping into that. So be your own cheerleader. If you struggle with that in any way, then we've got the 5-day mindset makeover. Wonderful 5 days, explores all about how to do that, to be your own cheerleader. And then, of course, you may be listening to this, you may be a member of This Vital Life. If you're not, again, we are cheerleaders for each other, but ultimately we teach you to be your own cheerleader. But should you struggle, we're there to back you up. Okay, that is the energy waves for June 2022. 3 action steps to shine brightly and kindly, be the hero in your world. Really important, this is the time. And then to surround yourself with cheerleaders. And enjoy those themes, look out for them, and put in the comments below or tell me whether you're noticing these things. And I shall really look forward to hearing that. Okay, thank you very much. My name is Nicholas Haines, and I appreciate you listening and watching this video. And do feel free to share it with anyone. I'm sure it will help them. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Bye for now.